Okay, so we're flying through this topic. I don't think we're going to need 3 weeks to do it at all. Um, but I just want to briefly talk about how this relates to fractions. So, what a lot of people struggle with this, let's imagine that we had like 5 to 7. We'll start with these examples we did here. They might think, okay, to turn that into a fraction, it's going to be 5/7. Well, that's wrong, because what we need to do, if we look at it, let's look at the example we did above here. So the ratio was 3 to 5. In fact, let's look at the unsimplified ratio, 9 to 15. If we said what fraction of the chocolate bar does Harry have, it's not going to be 9/15, because the total number of pieces of chocolate are going to be 9 plus 15, which actually be 24. So Harry has 9 out of the 24 pieces, and Paul has 15 out of the 24 pieces. Now we can simplify that, because 9 and 24 both divide by 3. So if I do 3 at the top, then 24 divided by 3 is 8, isn't it? Yeah. And we can do the same here. We can divide both by 3. So it's going to be 5 at the top, and then 8 at the bottom. Now if we look at the simplified fraction, we can see that the 3 is this 3, and the 5 is this 5. And the number at the bottom, that's the total. That's how many total parts there are once we simplified it. So let's look at a couple more examples of this. So we've got 5 to 7. We want to know what fraction of the total is this 5. Well, we add the two parts together, which is going to give us 12, and it's going to be 5/12. Okay, let's look at how this might be come across in a wordy question. They said, how many sweets does Thomas have? It's a 3-to-2 ratio. What if they said, what fraction of the total sweets does Thomas have? Well, it's 5 parts total. He's got 2 parts. Yeah, he's got 2 parts. So he has 2/5 of all of the sweets. If we think about this and try to think about it as a fractions question instead of a ratios question, 2/5 of 30. So 2/5 of 30, we just do 2/5 times 30. We put it at the top, put the 30 at the top, and we got 2 times 30. Then we divide it by 5. We have 60 divided by 5, which is 12. Of course, it's the same answer. So, so this is how it relates to it, but don't fall for this trick, which a lot of people do, where they think that number goes at the bottom. Okay, the number that goes at the bottom would be the 5 plus 7. All right, I'll just stop the video there.